Nezuko strikes the demon, misses, runs away. The chase is still on. Time is really not on their side. Tanjiro's legs break down, but then gets a flashback of Zenzu telling him about how his legs are essential for fire breathing to be more effective. Tanjiro collects all his strength in his legs and jumps full speed, slashing the monster. As he's cutting the monster, it grows and crushes Tanjiro's head. He kind of passes out, but Genya comes to help. Nezuko also comes in from the back and uses their blood to burn up the demon. It looks like Tanjiro is close to getting his head, but they fall over before it does, with Nezuko following. They fall down. The demon is hurt and tries to trap and hurt, and still determined to beat the demon. The demon runs to find humans to eat. Tanjiro breaks free and plans to go after the demon until a voice calls him out. There comes from a distance his long-awaited sword, drawn by Tokito. Then he passes out. Then Tanjiro, with his new sword, charges directly at the demon. The sword makes contact, then slash. The head goes flying. But wait, the sun is coming up. Nezuko is not in the shade. Tanjiro tries warning her, and Nezuko comes to him, but she's only coming to warn him about the demon that is just cut off, that the head is off, but yet is still chasing the Swordsmith. Tanjiro realizes he messed up and must fix it, but oh no, the sun is up, and Nezuko gets burned real bad. But the demon's still chasing. He cannot ask anybody for help. He has to do it all by himself. He's left with an extremely hard choice and can't make up his mind. But then Nezuko makes his mind up for him. As she's burning, she basically tells him it's okay. Then we get a flashback of all the times they were together, all the fights, trials and tribulation, or they live it all. Damn, am I crying? He charges straight ahead at the demon main body that is still inside. Slash. We see a flashback of the demon. It was a murderer who blamed his life flashing before his eyes. Tanjiro puts his final strength to cut his head and is successful at it. He's won this fight, but at the price of Nezuko. He cries and cries, but the Swordsmiths tell him to look, and woe is Nezuko standing there not dead and burned. She smiles and says good morning. He doesn't believe it. Nezuko didn't die. Seems to be immune to the sun, but still looks like a demon. Tanjiro hugs Nezuko and is completely unbelievable. Genya is also happy. With that, Tanjiro passes out. Back at the forest, the love Hashira seems to be struggling and is about to die until the demon disappears because of the main body defeated. She is glad. We then go to another area where we see two maids coming to give tea to Toshikuni, who looks to be happy that somebody can withstand the sun like Nezuko has. Looks glad. Then one of his maids' heads gets chopped. The little guy. And now he plans to eat Nezuko and conquer the world. A flashback showing his past where it seems like he has some incurable disease. He looks to just thirst for death. He kills his doctor but finds out that the doctor actually cured his body. But the catch is, he can't go into the sun. He would die if he did. With that, he started killing and eating humans, killing multiple armies sent to at how he couldn't go out during the day, and sought a way to make the medicine. But he killed the doctor before he knew how to find the herbs and leaves needed for it. Planned to make enough demons until one that can stand the sun is born, like Nezuko. Now, he only has to eat and absorb her. Tokito then thanks Tanjiro for helping her with words. Tanjiro thanks him for the sword until the fuming Mr. Ganazura comes, asking about the sword, thinking then Tanjiro broke it. Miss Sanroji comes through hugging everyone. Then Nezuko speaks to her. She's shocked, but well, she's amazing, so she's cool with it. Others like Lady Tamayo are also thankful of Nezuko about how her blood has made amazing breakthroughs, and their journey prepared her for all of this. She sends a letter using a cat to Tanjiro and Nezuko. At the village, we see the residents rebuilding the destroyed village. Tanjiro about to leave, asks to talk to the chief. Mr. Ganazura is seen trying to hide, but the chief calls him in. Bullies Tanjiro as always and tells him he's gonna reforge the sword, so he must wait for it. Says his goodbyes, and the escort comes to take him away. The carriage stops and all the village people shower him with thanks. They agree not to put the blindfold until they've left, and this arc ends.